Yeah, make sure y'all like and share this video, because a lot of people being deceived. It's a lot of people being misled. Why? Because they looking with their ears and eyes and not looking past that. Who is really Fleece Johnson, y'all? He's really a child. He's really stunted. He's really experienced certain type of traumas where he's still that 14-year-old boy that got incarcerated inside the system. He is stunted by that. You see him wearing snapbacks. You see him wearing jeans with cuts in them. You see him bragging about hooking off the jab. It's an old fool, y'all. We all got one in our family, or we know somebody who got one in their family. Some of y'all stay in certain neighborhoods where he over the age of 50 years old still talking about, man, you see the way I throw up the B? You see how perfect that was? That's the only way I do it. Yeah, that's Fleece Johnson, y'all. He say he as real as they come. But how could he be as real as they come when all he says is lies? When all he says is deceit? He be just freestyle lying on some of them videos, y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all know it don't even. He say he done been in over 1,000 fights. Your hands can't stand up against that much fighting. Your knuckles would have been pushed back. You would have had so many hairline fractures in your hands. Somebody say it ain't adding up. Yeah, definitely ain't adding up. This man professes that he wasn't a booty bandit, a serial rapist, and things like that. He said, why wasn't it documented? Well, you said at one point in time, he said at one point in time that he sliced and diced and left somebody worse than chop suey and left them all gooey, and they didn't document that. So if they not documenting a potential murder, if they not documenting somebody potentially losing their life, what is a rape to them? Well, why would they document a rape? Why would they document a man getting his manhood taken? It don't seem like this prison in Kentucky that he was in, they documenting too many things if they not documenting a murder. That's why I'm saying y'all got to look past all the shenanigans, all the it's documented, because, yeah, this man just be freestyle lying. I'm starting to think he got an alcoholic problem. And what do they say? Alcoholics, they love to portray that somehow they came out on top. They love to portray that they help everybody. They love to portray that they keep it as real as they come. Why? Because they inebriated. Why? Because they under the influence. Why? Because they pumping up the alcohol is pumping up their chest and mind to make them forget that they was lost at one point in time. They still lost at one point in time. This man is still, he's a 50-year-old man rocking snapbacks. If that's my ending, please tell me now and end it all now. I do not want to be over the age of 50 years old still rocking snapbacks. I do not want to be over the age of 50 years old talking about how I beat up all these people, how I'm hooking off the jab. That is an old fool. That is what you call an old fool. Somebody who's still living about times past. Y'all might say he told y'all stories of him having it his way in jail. Him having it his way like he was a king up in the prison. We all know somebody like that. We all done heard of somebody like that. Maybe in our family, maybe in somebody else's family. They experienced times in jail when you ask them how it was. They said, oh man, they were scared of me in there. Oh man, all the female guards was on me up in there. Right. Yeah, they were scared of you. Oh, when they told everybody else to bend over and cough, they never told you because you was that hard? Oh, okay. Oh, you put your family members through college from how much money you was making in there? Damn. Everybody knows somebody like that. Everybody knows somebody who put on extras on the stories. And that's what Fleece Johnson do. Why? Because he's still mentally a child. He's still mentally that 14-year-old boy that dealt with that trauma by being incarcerated at such a young age. Yeah, I'm here to tell y'all, don't be deceived by your eyes and seeing an old man through the camera lens, because mentally, he's still a child. Mentally, he's not there. Mentally, he's an old fool. Yeah, we talking about it. Yeah, make sure y'all like and share this. Because a lot of people been being deceived and hoodwinked by this old fool. Just lying about everything, saying it's documented. This old fool had the nerve to go and say, they would have let him out, gave him a couple millions, and gave him a house to stay. But because the righteousness in him, he wanted to see everybody else win, so he stayed in prison. Come on, man. Come on. This man ain't never, before he got locked up, he never even had $500 to his name. let alone millions. And he said he denied that to step back so other people can get some. Stop it. You was not no Robin Hood. Stop it. You was not no taking from the rich, giving to the poor type of person. Stop it. This is a alcoholic speaking with a child mentality. You want us to believe that, Jack? Stop it. Stop it. And then he got the nerve to say Boondocks caused him pain, made him lose over 40 and 50 jobs over words that came out of his mouth. He said booty was more important than food and water. And he would take from a dude and do this and do that. And now they made him lose jobs. This is a person who cannot take accountability. This is a person who cannot take responsibility. This is a person who was stunted. Yeah. This is a person who got trauma. Why? Because you blaming everybody but yourself. Fleece Johnson is really a child, y'all. He is really a 14-year-old boy in a 60-year-old man body. Still wearing snapbacks. Still wearing jeans with hair with tears inside of them. Yeah. Yeah, he be going on these rants. Drunk out of his mind. Just talking. Just lying. He just be lying. That's it. Freestyle lying. And it don't be making no sense. But it's comical. Oh yeah, it's comical. He one of those people that can talk, that can lie to you. Talk to you for hours. Not lie to you. Because he say he real as they come. He say it's documented. Yeah, but if y'all do some of the things that he said he was doing, I'm going to just leave it in y'all hands. What y'all think it was? Because he said it'll be times a dude owe him money. He say, owe him some snacks, some money or whatever. And he say, oh yeah, do you got that for me? And dude say, nah, I don't got it. And he say, all right, well, see me later on. And the dude give him some booty. Y'all, if y'all did that in the outside world, let's say y'all was on a date with a young lady. Let's say y'all took her somewhere, took her to a fancy restaurant. And y'all said, yeah, so do you got that money for that restaurant I took you? And she said, nah, I don't. You said, oh, you got to give up something else. She might have gave you the draws, but was it really consensual? I'm just going to leave that up for y'all to decide. Because that's the way he said he was moving. And he said he wasn't taking nothing. If that ain't taking it, I don't know what is. If that ain't manipulating somebody into it, I don't know what is. But he professed not to be a bandit. That's what they all say. That's what they all say when they reach a certain age and they want to try to become cool with people again. Yeah, them people was already that way. That's what they all say. But he's a freestyle liar, yeah. So this video is, who is Fleece Johnson really? Yeah, Fleece Johnson is somebody who dealt with trauma. Fleece Johnson is somebody who's in a 60-year-old body, but mentally still 14 years old. Why? Because of the trauma they experienced. Yeah, make sure y'all like and share this video, because it's a lot of people that's been hoodwinked and bamboozled by this old fool just talking, just lying. He really need to go get some therapy. He really need to see a psychologist. Why? Because he not right in the head. There ain't no way in hell this man said he spent 12 years consecutively in solitary confinement and his mind is still sharp. It don't work like that. This man was making up stories in his mind. He said the female guard at one particular time, he told her, grab this dick and suck it, and she did it. This is just him making up stories while he in the hole to keep himself from going insane. That's it. That's it. Because if she did it this one time, why did she keep doing it? If you had this much power where you had guards doing this for you, why was you taking booty? If you had a female guard sucking you up, why was you taking booty? Somebody say it ain't adding up. Somebody say this man just be saying things. But what is jail? What is prison? People just telling the same stories, adding more and more to it. Why? Because they got nothing but time. Why is there prisoners who get locked up with a gram, but in prison they acting like they was a kingpin? They was a kingpin. They acting as if they was Fidel Castro. They acting like they had it like that. Then when you look at the paperwork, they only had a gram. They only had a gram of cocaine. But let them tell it. They was shipping from Medellin, Colombia to California. Like they had, oh my God. They had guns, they had hitmen, they had all this. They owned a planet, they owned Mars and Pluto, and was stuck on Earth. Yeah, man. Yes, we all know somebody like that. We all know somebody who can put on an Oscar award performance and talk about all this fighting, talk about all this knocking people out. But then when you finally see the video, they had their head down swimming better than Michael Phelps. In his prime, yeah. Yeah. When you finally seen the video after they said they was moving like Muhammad Ali, hitting like Ernie Shavers. Oh my God, so much power. They were boom, bam, bing, putting people out on they pockets. But when you seen the video, they had their head down, swimming better than Michael Phelps in his prime, just swimming, eyes closed. Yeah. But yeah, man, make sure y'all like and share this video, man. I just had to drop that, man. Y'all stay blessed, though.